Buddy Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans. Think today's manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Haide Kudasai, Takamine-san, aka Please Put Them On Takamine-san, chapter 66.1. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable little puppet kitty who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitties, and this operation will, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 patron, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there's a stacked fall anime season in full swing, in which today we actually covered Sanda and Togenanki. Tomorrow we're going to be covering Digimon, Boku no Hero Academia Final Season, and Spy Family Season 3. Oh, hi, kitty. Sunday we're covering Gachukuda, and Wednesday we cover Twisted Wonderland, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So, well, last time I covered Takamine, oh my goddamn god, we are in a very interesting situation because Takamine has a psycho perverted stalker. Like, we're talking, she has cameras everywhere, so they could get shots of her panties and her ass. And I mean, she has a glorious ass. Like, Takamine's ass is like a religion to this girl. And, well, she might have been busted because of this pervert. So let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. A week has passed since I decided to pretend Shinagashi-san's honey trap never happened. Surprisingly, Shinagashi-san didn't make any new moves. But just when I started to think she might have given up, uh-oh. And this chapter is titled, "Oh no! Please let me put your panties on you per what? Oh no! Oh, this was the calm before the storm, wasn't it? Oh no! I have something I'd like to talk about with you, Shirota-senpai. Would you be able to come to the student council room at 7:30 tomorrow? Oh god, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? The president told us to resolve it between ourselves, but I thought I should at least consult someone." "What is it, Shirota-kun? Shirota-kun, could you not ruin my post-bath bliss with your awful voice?" I'm sorry, dude. Takamine looks so hot. Oh, God. "I'll call you later, or we can use Lime. Alright, now what? While we were talking, I got a message from Shinagashi asking me to come to the student council room tomorrow morning." "Oh, she sent it to you too? Uh-oh." Does that mean she sent it to you too, Prez? I wonder what it is." "Who knows? We'll find out when we go." Takamine's gotta be like, "Ooh, she must know. There's something. She's gotta know." The next morning, here we go. "I'm sorry to call you so early in the morning." "It's fine. Shinagashi is planning to keep me away from the president." So that is true. He knows this, and Shirota knows this. Not only that, but we as the reader know this because of the backstory. This woman is psycho. She is psycho. This should be related to that again. "I came here 30 minutes early to make sure there weren't any hidden cameras. I wouldn't make the same mistake again." And we know there are a lot of hidden cameras up in there. I don't know if Shirota found... there might be more and he just missed them. What's the reason for having the press here? So then what do you want to talk about?" "Well, I've asked both of you to come here for a reason." Oh god. Today's presentation, the charms of Takamine-senpai. Oh no! She's gonna confess her on the charms of Takamine-senpai. Oh god! The appeals of Takamine-senpai, excelling at both academics and athletics, a stunning appearance and natural charisma. There are honestly too many traits to list, but if I absolutely had to narrow it down to one, standing alone is the key. Okay, let's be real. On paper, putting the pervertedness aside, okay? She would be the ideal candidate, right? For Takamine, to get her panties on, to put Takamine's panties on, ideally, right? But because she is so obsessed with Takamine's ass and her panties, yeah, you are, no, she is not gonna allow you to do that. There's no way. Huh? Not flattering anyone, not relying on others. In other words, Takamine-senpai is a completely self-sufficient existence. God, I love this. This is so beautiful. An overwhelming presence that stands apart from all others. Her lofty solitude is Takamine-senpai's greatest charms. Woman, if you want to put on Takamine's panties on her, you are not doing a very good job. Because, all this is doing is for Takamine, you're basically saying that you're a pervert. And that you want Takamine's panties. That's what it's saying to me. That's gotta be, I'm just trying to, look at it from Takamine's perspective. Because she ain't fucking stupid. Takamine ain't retarded. She's looking at this she's probably thinking, yeah, this is just some pervert. What am I even being shown right now? I know! Sharona's what the fuck is this? Well done. Are you satisfied? However, here's where a very, serious problem arises. Please take a look at this. Oh no, she got them! No! Oh no! This is a photo I happened to take by chance. This isn't exactly a chance angle. Wait, this isn't exactly a chance angle, No, she busted them! Moreover, there are other similar photos that were also taken by chance. Do you still intend to stick with the by chance excuse? But hold on, the water tower, it's wait. Hold up. How the water tower is wait a minute, you have cameras up there too? That one's a huge what the fuck. The classroom, that's one thing. Wait, but why do you have cameras in the classroom? How do you have cameras, that aside, that one again, this is creepy as fuck. Well, what, out of all the places on campus, why do you have cameras up there? That makes no sense. What's the issue here? Of course the act of boys and girls putting on each other's underwear on school grounds is problematic, to say the least. More than anything else, the problem is that Takamine-senpai is sharing a secret with a certain individual. In other words, she's giving special treatment to you, Shirota-senpai. No, the problem is you want to put on her panties. Well, as I said earlier, Takamine-senpai's beauty lies in the fact that she doesn't flatter or depend on anyone. She stands alone in her dignity. But then why would you want to put on her panties? This is such hypocrisy. You were being so stupid. You were being retarded. So, let's think about this logic again, alright? Actually, you know what? Let's read this whole thing, and then we'll get into this logic. As I said earlier, Takamine-senpai's beauty lies in the fact that she doesn't flatter or depend... Takamine's what the fuck? Flatter or, fuck, I gotta read this again. As I said earlier, Takamine-senpai's beauty lies in the fact that she doesn't flatter or depend on anyone. She stands alone in her dignity, and yet you form a special relationship with a specific person, and with someone so ordinary? That can't be allowed. No, wait, the press being treated this way, this is how to say something that happened by circumstance. I get what Hina's trying to say. I'm flattered you think so highly of me, but if you went out of your way to show me this picture, there must be something you want from me. As I thought, Takamine-senpai, thanks for understanding so quickly. My request is simple. Please let me be the one to put your panties on. All right, let's see this. Like, hold on a second, woman. You literally just said the beauty of Takamine-senpai's beauty lies in the fact that she doesn't flatter or depend on anyone, and she stands alone on her dignity. Yet you want to put her panties on. There's a flaw in this logic, isn't it? The real issue here is that Takamine-senpai is giving... that's what it is, huh? But the real issue is that Takamine-senpai is giving Shirota-senpai special treatment. She even lets him be the one who puts her panties on. If that continues, Takamine... But, like, you said that her dignity is that she does not rely on anyone. Yet you want to be the one she relies on. You are a hypocrite, woman. If that continues, Takamine-senpai's dignified solitude, her absolute presence will crumble. Woman! And you don't think her relying on you would do that? You are so full of shit. But if I take that role, the whole problem is fixed. Someone no more important than a pebble. Woman, there's one problem with that. You are a pervert. Meanwhile, Shirota is not a pervert. Because Takamine-senpai's interest in me is about the same as her interest in a pebble. But you are a pervert! Shirota is not a pervert! He's not interested in stealing her panties! You are! And there won't, and that way there won't be any situation where Takamine-senpai relies on someone else. Motherfucker, you are asking her to rely on you! You are so full of shit! Your logic is flawed! Is that really something you should be bragging about? Like, calling yourself a pebble like that? Handing over the black cement with Shinagashi-san, that basically means I'd be sharing the president's secret with Shinagashi-san. Is this really okay? Is this really okay to be sharing this with a pervert? No, there's no way this will be okay. Shinagashi-san can't be trusted. If she learns the president's secret, she might use it as leverage to blackmail her even further. Well, no, duh! And also remember, this bitch is a pervert. She's obsessed with her. She would probably use her to, get sexual favors from her and shit. And if I refuse that proposal, I haven't made that proposal to you, Shirota-senpai. Well, of course I wouldn't do that. Oh God, this woman is psycho. She is psycho. I have to wonder if I gotta wonder if, oh God, there's gotta be a way out of this. There's gotta be a way out of this. Because I'm just thinking. Because the main thing she wants is Takamine's panties. That's the main, she wants to put Takamine's panties on her. There's no way she's gonna allow that. Well, it's more than just having, it has to be Shirota because she's in love with Shirota. She is. It's not just because Shirota isn't a pervert. Shirota actually respects her. And this woman here, she claims Hinata respects her, but she's a straight up pervert. Shirota is not a pervert like that. He's not. He's not stealing her panties or taking pictures of, or has hidden cameras of her. I know. He's not doing that shit. No, he actually respects her as a woman. This woman does not respect her as a woman. She can say this shit all she wants, but she does not respect her as a woman. And I hope, if we're talking about Takamine. Takamine is a smart bitch. She is smarter than hell. I hope Takamine destroys her logic. First of all, as I said earlier, she said what Hinata said is that that Takamine Senpai's beauty lies in the fact that she doesn't flatter or depend on anyone. She stands alone in her dignity. Motherfucker, you are wanting her to depend on you, even though you are saying you're a pebble. You want her to depend on you, which would diminish her beauty. And also, you're a pervert. It would diminish her beauty even more if she depended on a pervert. So there is that. And I would think it's more problematic for you actually doing it more than Shirota, because what you're doing and what she's been doing, what this psycho bitch has been doing is literally a crime. She's been committing a crime by taking all these pictures of her. So she could say that what Shirota is doing is problematic, all she wants, but what she's literally doing, whether it is blackmailing Takamine or just like taking pictures of her using those cameras without consent, like that shit is illegal. She, especially like taking pictures of her skirt and all that. All that footage she has is illegal. What she's doing is straight up illegal. So she can say all that shit all she wants. What she's doing is illegal. And Takamine, I hope she uses that against her. I hope she does. But yeah, that pebble bullshit, that pebble metaphor is so fucking stupid. I hope Takamine says that, like, if you are saying that Shirota is going to diminish my beauty, depending on Shirota is going to diminish my beauty, like, what would that make you, the pebble that is a straight up pervert that's been, like, spying on, that uses cameras to take pictures of my ass and my panties? What does that make you? Wouldn't you be diminishing my beauty even more? Why would I rely on you, pervert? Now, if you want to avoid going to jail, then I would suggest you leave and delete everything. If you want to, like, if she really respected Takamine, like she says she does, she wouldn't be blackmailing her, and she would be deleting all those photos, and she wouldn't, or not delete, well, obviously deleting, and she wouldn't be filming up her, taking photos of her panties in the first place. And I hope Takamine is so gonna do that. She will destroy her with logic. She will. Because Takamine is that bitch. And Hinata's logic is batshit insane. Her logic is batshit insane. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, woman? Oh my god, this woman's logic is insane. Like, what she's doing, like, woman. You have set it up so perfectly for Takamine just to destroy you. You outed yourself as a delusional pervert. You have. You are blackmailing her. You are straight up blackmailing your goddess. You outed yourself as a pervert. And not just outed yourself as a pervert, as a delusional pervert. So I can't wait to see what Takamine does. I can't wait to see her destroy her. The other thing I was thinking was that could be done, but like the only problem is, where would she go back in time to stop it? That's the problem. Because this, like, she doesn't want to go back in time that far because it would affect Shirota's tests. That's the issue. She doesn't want to affect all that work that he's done. So my guess would be, in terms of going back in time, because you're going to have to use the ability. Ooh. I know what she's going to do. Takamine is going to go along with this. And what she's going to do is she is going to get all the info from her. She's going to get, like, the location of all the she's going to get all the cameras. She's going to get all the, like, all the footage and everything and have it destroyed. She's going to go back in time and do that. So that, like, all the shit would be destroyed before this conversation even happened. That's what Takamine's got to do. That's what she's got to do, is try to coax all that information out of her. But obviously, it's digital. So it's got to be, like, in the cloud or something. But the question is how? Ooh, like, how, though? Like, how is this going to get... How are they going to do it? How are they going to get rid of all those photos? That's the real question in all this. Because, like, even if the deal is that she could put on her panties in exchange for the photos, to destroying the photos. But in reality, the only one who could do it, though, she can't do it. She can't activate Takamine's ability. It's only Shirota. Only Shirota can do it. That's the problem. Only Shirota can do it. That's right. I just remember that. Shirota's the only one that can activate Takamine's, besides Takamine. Oh no. Takamine is the one that can activate the ability. Shirota's the only one that can remember her ability. Or remember everything before the events before the ability, or before she activated the ability. That's why I'm thinking that what's got to happen, that's why I'm thinking they're going to coax all the information out of her, and then they're going to use Takamine's ability. That's got to be what happens. That's got to be. That's got to be what happens. That's the only thing I could, aside from, like, literally destroying her logic and psychologically breaking her, which in all reality should be what happens. I would love to see it. But yeah, they gotta coax all that info out of her. They do. But where do you guys think that the photos are stored? Are they stored, like, on a no, it can't be on a USB drive, considering it's modern day. God, how are they going to get these photos? That's going to be interesting to see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below, what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigan Sync. Love what we're doing. I want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Takamine content. You guys, you could do that. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!